Hey y'all, I'm back with more news and commentary you can use. Listen, y'all, it's been a busy day. I got a lot to do, including my hair, but that's okay, y'all. Pay attention to the message, okay? Listen, I hope you're doing well. I hope your family's doing well. I just want to come on really quickly and let you know that the G20 summit is going on in New Delhi. I hope I said that right, New Delhi. Let's talk about it, y'all. As a matter of fact, there has been an announcement, okay? I don't know how well it's being received, but I want to know your thoughts on this. Listen, y'all, according to my sources now, the U.S., India, and Saudi Arabia, and the European Union, or the EU, have unveiled a massive rail and ports deal on the G20 sidelines. Okay, listen to this, y'all. Now, according to my sources, global leaders announced a multinational rail and ports deal linking the Middle East and South Asia on Saturday on the sidelines of the G20 summit in New Delhi. Okay, the pact comes at a critical time, the article says, as U.S. President Joe Biden seeks to counter China's Belt and Road push on global infrastructure by pitching Washington as an alternative partner, and investor for developing countries at the G20 grouping. Okay, Biden said it was, and I quote, a real big deal. Okay, yes, that's what he said. It was a real big deal, I quote, that would bridge ports across two continents and lead to a, and I quote, more stable, more prosperous, and integrated Middle East. Okay, he even said at the event, announcing the pact, that it would unlock, and I quote, endless opportunities. Okay, endless opportunities for clean energy, clean electricity, and laying cable to connect communities. Okay, now, by them pointing out the fact, him saying, clean energy, clean electricity, we've talked about it before. We know that there's, it appears to be an agenda geared towards climate change. Okay, so it seems like this may very well be a part of their plan. Okay, the Prime Minister, Narendra Modi, of summit host India. So the G20 summit is being hosted in India, said, and I quote, today, as we embark upon such a big connectivity initiative, we are sowing the seeds for future generations to dream bigger. Okay, think about that quote, y'all. Now, according to my sources, the deal will benefit low and middle income countries in the region and enable what the article says is a critical role for the Middle East in global commerce. Okay, now this also comes at a time, a lot of countries, and I'm going to do a video about this, a lot of countries are said to be coming together, possibly considering using another, I guess you could maybe say like a benchmark currency other than the dollar. Okay, so what does the U.S. stand to gain for, what does the U.S., so one of my questions is, what does the U.S. stand to gain from this, what seems like a partnership now with countries in the Middle East? And another question I have is, what are we doing? What is our current administration doing to build our infrastructure here at home? Okay. It's quite certainly, I feel like, maybe you would agree with me that, not only do we need to be energy independent, but we also need to improve upon our current infrastructure, and also not only improve upon it, but also build upon it, right? Build upon it, maybe introduce new key pieces of infrastructure to help strengthen our economy, create jobs, things of that nature, right? So I have a lot of questions about this. What are they coming together discussing? How is this going to benefit the United States? Or is this just a plan for more money to go out of the door, out of the United States, to benefit other countries? I feel like this is a time where, we need to do as much as we can to strengthen our own economy. So I don't know, you all let me know, is this a step in the right direction for the United States by agreeing and becoming affiliated with this new, what seems like a deal? Okay. Now, the article also says that a memorandum of understanding for the deal was set to be signed by the European Union, India, Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, the U.S., and other G20 partners. Okay. There was a quote by, let me see who this person is, John Feiner, who is the U.S. Deputy National Security Advisor, told reporters at the bloc's annual summit in New Delhi. This person was quoted as saying, and I quote, "Linking these key regions we think is a huge opportunity. No immediate details of the value of the deal were available." Okay, that's what I'm asking. What is the value in this type of deal? Okay, the move comes amid U.S. efforts for a broader diplomatic deal in the Middle East that would have Saudi Arabia recognize Israel. Now, do y'all think that also this has something to do with the oil? Now, y'all remember I did the video. I did 2 videos, I believe. And I talked about OPEC Plus and the fact that they're cutting back oil production. And now all of a sudden, here we are, making a presence, what it seems like, in the Middle East. Do you think it's a way to try to, I guess, maybe get in good grace with the oil producing countries? What is this really about, y'all? Y'all let me know. And I just thought to ask that, right? Okay, now from the U.S. viewpoint, Feiner added, the deal helps turn the temperature down across the region and addresses a conflict where we see it. Okay, that's what they're saying. Now, you let me know your thoughts on this. I'm not too sure if this is in fact a step in the right direction for our country, but I'd love to know your thoughts. Okay, y'all take care, be blessed, stay safe, and I'll talk to you right here again on Andrea Speaks TV.